welcome to episode 91. 91! So much closer to 100.
So much closer. We got a lot to come. We got to come up with some ideas. For 100.
Put your thinking cap on.
It hurts, though.
Yeah. This is the pay-per-view review, and we're doing WrestleMania 5, 6, 7, and 8. I hope we're in order. We should be cruising on there and finish up right.
I hope so.
Right.
Because
we're missing a couple
breaks.
weeks. We got a couple of breaks in there. So.
But WrestleMania 5, the date was April the 2nd, 2000.
2089.
Woo! We would all be dead by now.
Yes.
There's no way to live that long. 1989, and your opening match, a little stinker. We had Hercules defeating King Haku with Bobby Heenan. 6 minutes and 57 seconds.
Yeah, that was not a very good opener. But it was back then, because look at it. 14 matches. 14 matches. And we can hardly muster up 9. Now we have more time.
You have more time and more talent.
So we'll figure that up here, you know.
Yeah, it's
and they're still getting
confusing.
decent matches. I mean, decent times here.
Right.
Up next was the Twin Towers, Akeem and the Big Boss Man with Slick, which was a very good team, defeating the Rockers, Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty before they imploded. In 8 minutes and 2 seconds.
2.
8:02.
Don't say 2. Anyway, number 3, you got Brutus the Bobby Beefcake versus Ted DiBiase with Virgil, and ended in a double countout in 10 minutes and 1 second.
Pretty bad. We have another tag match as the Bushwhackers, Luke and Butch, defeated the fabulous Rougeau brothers, Jacques and Raymond, with Jimmy Hart. That's when they loved America, but they were heels.
Of course.
And that match lasted 9 minutes and 10 seconds.
Now your 5th match, you have Mr. Perfect defeating the Blue Blazer.
Owen Hart.
Yes, Owen Hart. Yes, because Blue Blazer was ridiculous. But anyway, 5 minutes and 38 seconds.
The next match was another tag team match.
More than one on a pay-per-view?
Well, this was a handicap match, and it was for the WWF Tag Team Championships.
What?
As your champions, Demolition, Axe, and Smash took on the team of the Powers of Pain, the Warlord, the Barbarian, and their manager, Mr. Fuji, in a 3-on-2 handicap match. But it wasn't enough, as Demolition defeated the Powers of Pain in 8 minutes and 20 seconds.
Here comes the Axe. Here comes the Smasher.
They're Demolition. They're a walking disaster.
Walking disaster. Another lyric thing they weren't for.
Pain Destruction
Lord.
is their middle name. Okay, that's enough there.
Oh, Lord, we got a visitor. Really.
Yeah, she's fine.
Okay. Number 7, we have Dino Bravo with Frenchy Martin defeating Ronnie Garvin with the Hands of Stone in only 3 minutes and 6 seconds.
He wasn't too rugged in the contest.
What is wrong with that? 3 minutes? Come on, y'all.
Another tag? What are you giving me all tag matches here? Another tag team match.
4 tag matches.
As the Brainbusters, Arn Anderson, Tully, Blanchard, one of the greatest teams of all times, with their manager Bobby the Brain Heenan, defeated the team of Strikeforce, Rick Martel and Tito Santana, in 9 minutes and 17 seconds, and that, sir, not last time, that was when they broke up.
Oh, here.
That's when they broke up, yes.
Here.
Not losing the titles. Sorry.
Gotcha.
Because I spoke out of place.
You spoke out of yourself,
yes,
didn't you?
Yes.
The 9th match is Jake the Snake Roberts defeating, now did you hear me, defeating André the Giant with Bobby Heenan by disqualification. And Big John Studd was the special guest referee in 9 minutes 44 seconds. But still, Jake Roberts beat André the Giant.
Not many people can say that.
No.
Up next, the 10th match, another tag team match!
5! So far, out of 10 matches, 5 of them tag matches.
It was the Hartford Nation, Brett and Jim, the Apple Neidhart, defeating the Honky Tonk Man and Greg the Hammer Valentine, which turned into Rhythm and Blues with Jimmy Hart in 7 minutes and 40 seconds.
Changed his hair to black and everything.
Oh yeah, they look like 2 Elvises.
That was rough.
2 sick Elvises.
From what I understand, Greg did not enjoy that.
I don't blame him.
The 11th match. What? No more tag matches? What is the world coming? Okay. Number 11.
I had 10 tag teams already. I mean,
it's a whole roster.
Yeah.
Except for the Killer Bees, which could have already been gone by now.
Could have been, yes.
Number 11, the Rick Rude with Bobby the Brain Heenan defeated the Ultimate Warrior to win Ultimate Warrior's Intercontinental Championship in 9 minutes and 36. Everybody's around 9 9 to 8,
Yes.
7, all
Gives
those.
you a good enough time to tell a story.
Yes, every one of them.
That's when Heenan held the foot of the Ultimate Warrior for Rougeau.
Except for Dino and Ronnie. They didn't get no time.
They didn't get much time. Up next, the 12th match was Hacksaw Jim Duggan
Oh, Lord.
and Bad News Brown ending in a double disqualification in 3 minutes and 49 seconds.
So they could have taken more time away from them and gave it to Ronnie Garvin. Dino Bravo.
Look at the next match.
Right.
Speaking of time.
Well, at least it was only 31 seconds. The 13th match, the Red Rooster, who could... Terry Taylor can actually say he went on semi-main. I mean, there's no other time in his career he could probably ever say that.
Yes.
That was a semi-main event, and it was at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Defeated Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Because they had a story.
They did have a little story.
You can already write a story for anybody this day and time, but
that's true.
We had a story between Red Rooster and Bobby Heenan.
Yes, because he went from managing one jobber, the Red Rooster, to managing a new jobber, the Brooklyn Brawler. And Bobby Heenan was accompanied to the ring by the Brooklyn Brawler, and it only lasted 31 seconds. And then this main event,
And
all
then
the time went
the
to.
main event, it was Build the Mega Powers Explode. As Hulk Hogan defeated the current WWF champion, Randy Savage, in 17 minutes and 54 seconds. He said, Savage, you held the title for a year, and that's long enough.
Yeah.
Hogan had to get back in that
I
spotlight.
mean, a year's pretty good, though.
John Cena. I mean, Hogan.
But a year's pretty good, though.
Yeah.
WrestleMania 6, April the 1st, 1990. This man accompanied his manager to a match in the semi-main event, and now he's in the dark match. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Paul Roma defeated the Brooklyn Brawler in an unknown amount of time.
They didn't give a rat's patootie.
Because it was two jobbers fighting each other.
The first match to open the card was Rick Martel, the model, Rick Martel, defeating Coco Beware, the Hall of Famer Coco Beware, in 3 minutes and 51 seconds.
They need to reverse that. I'd much rather see Rick Martel in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Maybe
At least he was an AIWF. Ugh, nasty words.
Yeah, AWA. World Heavyweight Champion.
World Heavyweight Champion. And then the third match. Are you going to give me all the tag matches?
I don't know. That's how they fall in order.
That's true. The third match is Demolition Axe, and here comes the smash. Defeating the Colossal Connection. Andre keeps losing to WrestleMania, don't he?
He does.
He's learning to put people over. The WrestleMania 3,
Hogan.
lost to Hogan. WrestleMania 4, I don't know, because it was last week. WrestleMania 5,
It would have worked if you would have known.
if I would have remembered.
Oh, he lost to Hogan because he's in the tournament. Him and Hogan got a double count out.
There you go. See,
So
Hogan
really
twice.
lose, but,
Hogan twice, and then WrestleMania 5, he loses to Jake Roberts. WrestleMania 6, all this in a row, he lost to Demolition.
You can't be a heel because he turned face after this match.
That's right. And they actually, Demolition won the Tag Team Championships from the Colossal Connection, who was accompanied to the ring by Bobby the Brain Heenan, and it lasted 9 minutes and 30 seconds.
It was a good team. I like the Colossal Connection.
Good damn.
That's what they needed with Big Show.
Gave him something
Big
to do, because
Show, somebody
Haku could run the whole match, really.
Yeah. Tagging Andre and headbutt. Grab him and kind of move over and land on him. The next match was Earthquake with Jimmy Hart defeating the Hercules in 4 minutes and 52 seconds. What a snooze race.
Of course, that's why it was in the opening match before, so they had to drop him down some, so it wasn't too much of a snoozer. The fifth match was, why do I keep getting Brutus?
Because you love him.
I don't like that, man. Brutus Beefcake defeated. Oh, why? Why? Hogan, you're holding him down! You're holding him down! Brutus Beefcake should never in his life, even in his wildest dreams, never beat this man on his best day.
I know, he should.
Brutus the Barber Beefcake defeated Mr. Perfect, accompanied to the ring by the Genius. 7 minutes and 48 seconds. That is ridiculous. It's a travesty of justice.
Well, the next match lasted 6 minutes and 48 seconds.
Isn't that weird? A minute less. Exactly a minute.
But it was a double count as Roddy Piper and Bad News Brown fought to a double count out. And the big old 6:48. So,
that wasn't the match where he was half black and half white.
Yes, it was.
They did a double count out off something that big.
I know. Who was writing this back?
Wasn't he retiring then too?
He retired at WrestleMania 3. He's back by now.
Oh, he didn't retire again? Thought he was leaving
No.
again for this.
He might have been.
He's always leaving.
There's no telling.
He's worse than Terry Funk. I'm going to retire. 5 years. I'm going to retire.
He might have left there and come back at 7 or 8 as the Intercontinental Champion.
Lord. Number 7,
Don't win
the
that,
Hart
though.
Foundation, Brett and Jim Niner. See him getting all the tag matches. Brett and Jim Neidhart defeated the Bushwhackers. Hey, watch your mouth.
I know. Watch that dirty talking.
Nikolai Volkov and Boris Zhukov.
Yes.
Zhukov. Oh my gosh, what happened here?
Oh, you remember that? Have you remember that? That was a quick one.
I was 2 years old.
Because they drop
I wasn't even 2 yet, because October would have been 2 years.
It went ding, ding, ding. They drop kicked Nikolai out of the ropes. Neidhart picked up Boris, and Brett ran the ropes and did the heart attack, and 1, 2, 3, it was over.
Was Boris more of a jobber? Who was
Pretty
that?
much. He was just a big fat dude with a ugly mustache.
Was he as old as Nikolai?
Yeah.
Oh, so they were kind of the old people putting over the young guys type thing? Okay, gotcha. That's kind of rough.
In the next match, the Barbarian with Bobby Heenan. Bobby Heenan's managed a lot of people, didn't he?
Because he was smart.
Defeated Tito Santana in 4 minutes and 33 seconds. Arriba!
Oh, I got another tag match, ladies and gentlemen.
You do have another tag match.
I do have another tag match, ladies and gentlemen. This is a mixed tag with Dusty Rhodes and Sapphire. Oh, sweet Sapphire!
How could you, sweet Sapphire?
With Miss Elizabeth, defeated Randy Savage and Queen Sherry. Who, if you go back in the history of these videos and see all of our rosters, she is one of my favorites. On every roster I make.
Yes.
7 minutes and 52 seconds of the polka dot couple won the match.
Well, I've got a tag match now this time.
Oh!
The Orient Express, Sato and Pat Tanaka with Mr. Fuji. Defeated the Rockers, Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty by countout in 7 minutes and 38 seconds.
I was about to say, if they pin the Rockers, that's pretty bad. Probably, yes, that's true. Hey, don't say
Not
that.
Mr. WrestleMania.
You don't say that. You may not know where your children came from. Did you see that? Marty Jannetty got upset, which I watched the video unless they edited it, because she said Marty never saw it coming, just like Randy never saw it coming with Evolution, just like they never saw it coming with Seth Rollins. I never heard her say, you don't want to be the weak link of the team, like Marty Jannetty.
Yeah, I know that.
She just said, you'll never see it coming like Marty didn't see it coming with Shawn kicking him in the face.
Right.
Okay, he said, did I just hear her, just put on Twitter, did I just hear her say what I heard her say? She's like, she better shut her mouth, because she don't actually think, she can't, it's something like, she can't possibly think that Triple H is the daddy to all them children.
Oh,
I'm like, come on now.
yeah, calm down, Marty.
You're not in the good graces of the company. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Like, you're an idiot, Marty. He was
I
probably
would not
drunk.
call him the weak link. Just
They
see
weren't-
didn't
they
see it
said
coming.
you
When your
couldn't see it
partner
coming.
turns on you, you never see it coming.
That's like saying, oh, Randy's going to quit the company because they said he didn't see it coming. It's called a storyline, people. It's not real. What's my next match?
Your next match is Jim Duggan.
Oh.
Number 11.
Number 11. Why?
Because there's 15 of this WrestleMania. 15.
Hey, 15 and 15 of the next one. And then bleh.
And now really like getting to squeeze out 8.
That's 8. Because 10 is the last one. Anyway. Jim Duggan defeated Dino Bravo with Jimmy Hart and the Canadian Earthquake. 4 minutes and 15 seconds. See, old reference there, Canadian Earthquake.
That's right.
That's his original name.
And he wasn't sitting on the front row when he was put on the stands. He was up high in the stands when he come out of the
Really?
and crushed up to Warrior. Yeah, he was way up. He wasn't like real close.
That's good, because, I mean, the front row makes it look like they're
front
playing.
row, like me. Yeah, definitely. You know who it was on this. I mean, back then, when they brought him out of the ring, they never knew he was a wrestler.
Right.
Until he squashed Warrior. Okay.
Just like, oh, he's a just fat dude.
Yeah, fat dude way up because he was out and way up. He was way up in the second part.
Did they have they brought Hillbilly Jim in as a fan too?
I think so.
Yeah.
Because you know Santino, he was like right there.
Yeah, that's true. He was right there at the front.
People plant.
Rosa Mendez, when they brought her in, she was in the front.
Yes.
All the little crazy women that they bring in as crazed fans are always in the front too. I don't understand that, but that's a better way to do it, in the back.
Well, up next is the 12th match. It was the $1 Million Championship on the line. As the Ted DiBiase put his title on the line against and defeated Jake Roberts by countout. Because that's when they kept sticking
them a lot of time though.
They did. 11 minutes and 50 seconds. That's when Jake took the belt, stuck in the bag with the snake.
With the snake.
Yes.
No. Number 13 was the Big Boss Man defeating all. So last year it was the Mega Powers explode. This year is the Twin Towers explode.
Yep.
Which I don't know if that's a good reference to say Twin
not
Towers. Oh,
too soon.
I didn't think of that before I said it out loud.
It's too soon.
The two guys exploded.
Yes.
Their team. How about that? Big Boss Man defeated. I did not really think about that at that time. That's really edit. Anyway, defeated Akeem with Slick in only 1 minute and 49 seconds.
Send your mail to this guy right here.
I really did not think about it.
We're not laughing about the Twin Towers falling. Okay?
We're not. We're just laughing about how I just
like,
blurted it out.
Exploded. The Twin Towers exploded. Like,
that's horrible.
Whoopsie.
I can't believe I said that.
Up next, I'm going to change that. Up next in the 14th match of the card, it was Rick Rude, Ravishing Rick Rude with Bobby Heenan, defeating Jimmy Snuka.
What?
In 3 minutes and 59 seconds. I bet he'd been with a rude awakening.
Bless you. I hiccup.
And Jimmy ain't done too much at WrestleMania, has he? He was with Hogan and them at ringside. He got beat by them. He was Undertaker's first victim.
So why?
I mean,
if that's the case, then why did Vince pay off the people so he wouldn't go to jail? He had done nothing.
He must have been way big before WrestleMania. So when WrestleMania come around, he didn't do squat.
He didn't do squat. He was, and we'll see later on that he was the first person to lose to.
And I'm glad we're on this one. I'm glad you get this main event because that brings up something I want to talk about in a few seconds. But you go ahead and I guess I'll talk about it in part 3.
This is the one in Canada, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
The first one ever in Canada.
When they started doing things, the Ultimate Challenge, Ultimate Warrior wins. The Gravest Challenge, Undertaker wins. You had to start watching that. They started doing that, and whoever's challenge it was,
they won it.
That's how they won the match.
See, they should throw you a curve and not let them win that. Kind of like later on they did that, though, with Undertaker losing casket matches and buried alive matches all the time.
Don't put him in a buried alive match, you lose.
He will lose. Number 15, the IC champion, the Ultimate Warrior.
This one right here.
Hulk Hogan. Defeated heavyweight champion, Hulk Hogan will take the plane into a nosedive. Hulk Hogan. That's weird.
It is weird.
Anyway, for us, the Intercontinental and the World Championship was on the line. 22 minutes and 51 seconds he won, and he retained his belt and won the World Heavyweight Championship to be the first person, I believe, in the history of the WWF to do that.
He is. And
Wow. I hope that's not the other cat that's going to attack us.
She may.
She may do it.
She may come see what you're doing. She has a nosy.
Did you have to edit last week when we were falling off the camera?
Sure didn't. I it right in there.
Earthquake!
It was funny watching the camera.
Oh, I bet it was.
You said we're getting here. We're still in here.
This was hilarious.
Up next is WrestleMania 7. The date was March 24th, 1991. The start off in the dark match was your boy and Hall of Famer Coco Beware defeating the Brooklyn Brawler in unknown time.
Horrible.
Bad when they say, we ain't gonna put a clock on you.
Nope. The first match of the pay-per-view. So 14 matches on the actual pay-per-view. The Rockers, Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty, defeated the Barbarian and Haku.
Yeah, 14 matches, 3 hours. Wow, amazing.
Isn't that
Somebody does too much talking this day and time, don't they?
They got us, talk about, every kiss begins with K.
And everything else.
Yep. Anyway, Barbarian and Haku with Bobby Heenan. The Faces of Fear, if you will. That's what WCW name they had.
That's what? Yeah.
10 minutes and 41 seconds.
Then we had the Texas
tour. That's a good opener.
It is pretty good. That's Shawn Michaels.
A good time, though.
Shawn Michaels won.
Nobody cared about him yet.
It's Shawn Michaels and Bobby Heenan in the top match. But the next match was the Texas Tornado, Caravan Eric, which I'm glad they did call him Caravan Eric sometime because you're like, we know who he is. Right. And he's not the Ultimate Warrior, so please quit stopping that.
Yes, please, people, quit saying.
Just like the Renegade was not the Ultimate Warrior.
No.
He defeated Dino Bravo with Jimmy Hart in 3 minutes and 11 seconds, and he did it with a discus punch. Because he was the Texas Tornado.
So he did not call it the discus punch. He called it the tornado punch.
That's right.
Get it right! Anyway. The third match of the pay-per-view, the British Bulldog defeated the Warlord. 2 muscle-bound peoples that actually had a storyline for him, and it was Power Slam versus Power Slam, correct?
Yes.
And he was with Slick in 8 minutes and 15 seconds. That's way too long for them, too.
But I hated that they broke up the Warlord Barbarian because I love the Powers of Pain. There's something about the Powers of Pain I loved, and it's just...
But I also love the Faces of Fear. Barbarian.
That's WCW.
But they were still... They
copied it there, yeah. That's WCW.
Well, of course they copied it there. But it works.
It worked. We're going to get back to tag matches. Now it's the Nasty Boys, Knobs and Sags, with Jimmy Hart defeating the Hart Foundation, Bret and Jim Neidhart, who were the WWF Tag Team Champions at the time, in 12 minutes and 10 seconds. So the Nasty Boys with Jimmy, which is good, became Tag Team Champions.
Well, this next one's really good. I'm glad I got this one. We have the 5th match of the pay-per-view. We have Jake the Snake Roberts defeating Rick Martel in a blindfold match. 8 minutes and 34 seconds. Yes, because he peaked. He did.
Of course they all peak. He could peak.
They all peak. But they lift up the
They don't lift it up, but you can see.
Of course they can see. But I'm just saying, they will lift it up. I think Rick Martel did it. I think he did it in the match. I think he lifted up the hood. Anyway, next.
course he did. He's a heel.
Of course.
And Jay just need the crowd of people cheering.
Yep. Which is
You
cool.
just know what you're going to get.
The fact that he
But people have crapped on this match. They have crapped on this match.
I like the match.
I like the match.
It was what it was. I mean, there was a
sprayed
story.
him in the face
with arrogance.
and blinded Jake.
Blinded the man. So now he wanted him to feel the same way he felt
Yes.
in a blindfold match, ladies and gentlemen. It works. It can work for this day and time.
Oh, yes, it could work for this day. Are you kidding me? Hello, Tyler Breeze.
It's true. He is the new Rick Martel.
Don't tell me you can have some spray that come out with, spray somebody in the face, Dolph or somebody. Please, it writes itself.
It really does. I mean, what does Jim Cornette say all the time? Every 7 years?
Yes.
Just, oh, Lord. Here we
You
go.
can call it arrogance. You call it whatever you want to. Arrogance ain't bad. I mean, people
Oh,
are
here we go. Curious Kitty.
Hey!
Oh, we're losing our side.
Oh, what is that? Would you stop?
Yep.
Come here, Stu.
Oh. We got a visitor. Oh!
For a second.
For 2 seconds.
Okay, where we at? Oh, we're at Undertaker with Paul Bearer. This is the 7th match of the card. Overall,
Overall, yes.
defeated Jimmy Snuka. That's when he defeated
That's
Jimmy Snuka. This was the first one.
420.
In 420, RVD's favorite number.
But yes, that was Undertaker's debut match at WrestleMania. That was the first of many wins.
Yes.
Yes, the next match, because you get to have the Japanese people on yours.
I don't know who the hell. I can't remember who they are either.
That's Tenru.
That's what they just brought in to get to win, which is very weird.
That's Tenru. Anyway, the Ultimate Warrior defeated Macho King Randy Savage with Queen Sherry in a retirement match. What do I do?
Oh, good time though.
Very good time. It was a great match because Macho Man knows what he's doing.
Of course,
20 minutes and 40
we know
seconds.
retirement matches mean squat, and we'll see when we do WrestleMania 8. So,
True.
up next was, like you said, Tenru and Kikito.
That's a good day. That's a good
Defeated Demolition, Smash, and Crush Mr. Fuji. They're back with Mr. Fuji now in 4 minutes and 44 seconds.
It's because it's a different guy. It's not Axe. It's Crush.
Yeah, Smash and Crush, which are heels again, and they brought Fuji back.
Yes, they did. And they did all the, and then later on, they went away from that. It was, I think, Crush and Fuji, and Crush had makeup on just by himself.
Yes.
Yes.
Kona Crush.
Kona Crush! Anyway. And then the 10th match overall, we had Big Boss Man defeating the Intercontinental Champion, Mr. Perfect, with Bobby Heenan. And you say, wait. Big Boss Man was never Intercontinental Champion. That's right. He was not, because he won the match by disqualification in 10 minutes and 47 seconds.
That's right. We could not give him the Intercontinental title. Can you imagine Big Boss Man with the Intercontinental title?
I could. He's just like Jake Roberts and Jim Duggan and Junkyard Dog. They didn't need a belt. They were over without a belt.
Well, the next match was 3 minutes and 14 seconds, and very sadly made, but it was on the card. Earthquake with Jimmy Hart defeating Greg the Hammer Valentine. This is Valentine's on his way out.
Yes, he became a
This
jobber.
may have been his last WrestleMania match ever.
Wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be either.
The 12th match overall, the Legion of Doom, Hawk and Animal defeated Power and Glory.
Love the name. Perfect team together. Hey, it works.
So they were still jobbers. Hercules and Paul Roma with Slick in only 59 seconds.
Hawk and Animal, their first WrestleMania. You gotta make them look good.
Ah, gotcha. Like I said, jabbers.
Up next was Virgil, the turncoat, who turned on Ted DiBiase with Roddy Piper, the manipulator, in his corner.
Of course.
Defeating Ted DiBiase by countout in 7 minutes and 41 seconds.
Nice.
You know, Piper had to have something to do with that. It's for Virgil to get the win.
Of course.
Virgil / Maven.
Who?
Maven. They're about the same. They're on the same rung
Oh,
there.
there you go. I was like, wait, that's not his name.
No, but Maven could have been somebody's
Lackey.
like Virgil was. I mean, because Maven really did nothing but not Undertaker of the Royal Rumble. So
That's true. And then later on, he teamed with Simon Dean. Don't ask me why.
I won't.
He started doing the whole power lifting, working out, taking his supplements and vitamins because he was buying them from Simon Dean. It was weird. Anyway, it's sad I know these random things I know about.
And he was going in the sunset.
That's true. And then bitter ever since. The 14th match overall, the Mountie. Here's the Mountie.
Another one.
With,
you find it.
Oh, yes, that's true. With Jimmy Hart oh, Lord, here she comes again. Moved my sign. Defeated Tito Taco. Oh! No! Not again!
We're almost done.
Defeated
Taco?
Ted DiBiase.
Yeah, Taco.
No. Oh, here we
Yeah,
go.
Taco
Tito Santana in only 1 minute and 21 seconds. Wow, they did a lot of low numbers on these matches.
And these people were heading on out the door, I believe. And in the main event, because of Randy Savage's main event had to happen. And because of the Gulf War had to move to a smaller arena.
That's true, because they were afraid Sergeant Slaughter was going to get destroyed.
But you had Sergeant Slaughter, who loved Iran, and you had Hulk Hogan, the real American brother.
Iran sympathizer.
But Hulk Hogan defeated the current world heavyweight champion Sergeant Slaughter with General Adnan in 20 minutes and 26 seconds to become the leader, the man who run the place like John Cena. Hulk Hogan became the champion again, and I can see it myself with John Cena doing that to somebody.
But slow your roll, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm going to tell you this right now. The main event did not get the most time. The retirement match was 20 seconds longer than the main event.
Pretty good.
How did they? That shows how they felt about Savage.
Yeah, until WrestleMania 8, where they really show you how they felt about Savage. But we're going to start that off. That was April 5th, 1992. We had another dark match to start off, but we do have time this time with the dark match. It was the Bushwhackers, Luke and Butch, defeating the Beverly Brothers, Bo and Blake, in 10 minutes on the nose. Amazing.
And no, Tito Santana has not left yet.
Oh, that's right. Yes, he has. Tito Santana has left the building.
Shawn Michaels was sensational. Sherry defeated because they called him El Matador Tito Santana.
They did, and then they just called him El Matador, and then just didn't call him anymore.
Exactly. He claims that he left the WWE because they
and who would not be a perfect manager for Los Matadors?
Right.
Hello, it writes itself, folks.
The word is in there, Matador.
You get the legend in here.
You dress him up just the same.
Like El Matador.
Because Los Matadors is only doing daggum.
So in between WrestleMania 7 and WrestleMania is when Shawn Michaels kicked Marty in the face.
Of course he did. So. And between 7 and 8 is when Tito became El Matador.
Yeah.
10 minutes and 38 seconds.
Oh, 2 10-minute matches back to back.
Back to back.
Up next was Undertaker with Paul Bearer defeating Jake Roberts in 6 minutes and 36 seconds.
Wow.
Poor Jake.
Right. The fourth match overall, Bret the Hitman Hart defeated Roddy Piper, who was the Intercontinental Champion. And so he became the champion. 13 minutes and 51 seconds.
That's right, because he did the flip over in the corner.
That's right.
Up next was a big 8-man tag team match. It lasted 6 minutes and 33 seconds. On Team 1, you had Big Boss Man Virgil, Sergeant Slaughter, and Jim Duggan. Sergeant Slaughter, who was a former champion.
Wow, and who was in the main event the year before, and now he's in an 8-man tag.
They defeated the Nasty Boys, Knobs and Sags, the Repo Man, Repo, and the Mountie with Jimmy Hart. Like I said, 6 minutes and 33 seconds.
Next, we have, in the 6th match overall, you're going to hear this correctly, the WWF World Heavyweight Championship.
No, I don't believe it. I do not like it.
In the 6th match overall. The
Wrong booking.
The 5th match of the actual pay-per-view.
No.
Halfway through the card.
Had a better story than the main event.
Of course it did. And it also had the longest time. So again, Macho Man, 2 pay-per-views in a row gets the longest time. Well, guess what? To me, in my opinion, the longest time should always be the main event. So he should have been the main event.
The world champion.
That
should always be
too.
the main
That
event.
too. So, ladies and gentlemen,
but we've seen it this day and time with John Cena not being champion but being the main event. What the hell? That doesn't make sense. Who cares?
Anyway, Randy Savage defeated the champion at the time, Ric Flair, who was accompanied to the ring by Mr. Perfect in 18 minutes and 4 seconds. Main event, people.
Main event. Up next, after the main event, after the what should have been the main event, it was Tatanka.
His WrestleMania debut. His first WrestleMania.
Defeating Rick Martel, the model, in 4 minutes and 33 seconds.
And that's why it's his debut at WrestleMania. It was a quick match.
So was Flair's.
That's true. And then next we have the natural disasters, earthquake, and typhoon.
They say Flair and Savage don't draw.
They're stupid.
Because of John Cena 1.0.
Defeated Money Inc., DiBiase, and IRS, who were the WWF Tag Team Champions with Jimmy Hart, and they retained the titles even though they lost the natural disasters because it was by countout in 8 minutes and 38 seconds.
Up next was Owen Hart, defeating Skinner in 1 minute and 36 seconds.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, wow.
And people will say, well, hold on before you do the main event. Well, we had this guy come back. We had this. Well, that can happen in the 5th match. You ain't got to wait for the main event. You can have all your little pomp and circumstance happen when Flair and Savage wrestled. And it would still be great. So.
Yes. Because
you're still getting the same outcome. You still so-called sending the fans home happy.
Happy. But they wanted to send them home happy with the yellow and red.
That's right.
Because in the 10th match, you had a Hulk Hogan defeating, you're going to hear this right, Sid Justice. Accompanied to the ring by Harvey Wippleman. It just keeps getting worse. And that was by disqualification. Your last match of your pay-per-view of WrestleMania was a DQ, people, a DQ.
And another championship win.
Is this when Papa Shango comes
yes,
out?
Yes, yes.
That could have been in the 5th match.
Thank you. Exactly. All that could have been done in the 5th match, and it would have had the same results.
Exactly.
But Hogan had to be in the main event of WrestleMania.
Of course.
No, he didn't.
And this happened in 12 minutes and 28 seconds. Horrible.
Because you had the better storyline with Savage and Flair. I mean, you had the pictures where, like, Flair and Elizabeth were together before she was with Savage. Come on, it played out perfect. And and Savage won the title. But that's another story for another day. That was just bad booking on that part there.
Sure.
Savage, I don't care. You could say double main event, but you flip it. Savage and Flair, title, main event. Not Hogan and Sid for nothing.
Nothing. So there's your Hogan's Hangout.
That's my Hogan's Hangout. No, the sub-corner of Carter's Corner. Yeah, so that was it. Next week we will do probably 3 or 4 more of WrestleManias and get on up here. As we lead on to our WrestleMania 32 this year in WrestleMania, Texas.
WrestleMania Dallas.
What's NXT Dallas?
Same thing.
And then WrestleMania Texas.
But up next in part 3. Part 3, we talk about it.
Yes, we're going to talk about We're going to talk about WrestleMania.
We will talk about WrestleMania.
Nothing official yet, but we're going to go over some matches, what we think, some championship matches, what we think should be at WrestleMania. Yes. So come on back to part 3. Let's talk about that right here at top, right on the YouTube. I'm Mike Hogan.
And I'm Jessica.
We'll see you in a few clicks. And I'll throw something else in there after.